welcome to Monday's Mental Mistakes. This week we're looking at the bandwagon effect. The bandwagon effect is the tendency to have our preferences swayed by popularity. That is, we tend to prefer more popular items, decisions, or ideas. The bandwagon effect makes us more likely to support popular causes. At the same time, we are unlikely to value equivalent ideas or items that are less popular. Here's a simple example. Suppose that you are online looking to buy a new watch. You come across two that you like, and you can't choose between them. They both have similar features, price, and aesthetics. They are also both by the same manufacturer. However, the website that you're on specifies that thousands of people have bought watch A, whereas only a few hundred have bought watch B. Which would you choose? If you felt inclined to purchase watch A, then congratulations, you suffer from the bandwagon effect, like the rest of us. It is not entirely irrational to choose the more popular watch, as it could be argued that some of the other purchasers may have had good reason for preferring it. But this is hardly rock-solid reasoning, and our general preference for the more popular option goes much farther than just this example. The principal way to counter the bandwagon effect is to reduce our focus on the popularity of ideas, decisions, or items when evaluating them. One way to do this is by deliberately seeking out unpopular options and looking for objective comparisons. Cultivating an appreciation for the unpopular can help to counteract the bandwagon effect, especially in those of us most prone to it. A useful approach is to assess your own susceptibility to the bandwagon effect and increase your preference for the less popular choices if you are particularly susceptible. The bandwagon effect, unlike many other cognitive biases, has a lot of individual variation. The two main drivers of the bandwagon effect seem to be pressure to conform and using others' choices as information. That is, as in the watch example, we will assume that others may have made a rational choice to prefer the popular option, and absent any evidence to the contrary, see this as good reason to follow their choices. The problem with this is that in most contexts, choosing a political candidate or purchasing a consumer good, most people are not well-informed consumers. This means that small, irrational differences can be amplified by the bandwagon effect. Chance differences in popularity then become real differences, as other people tend to follow the more popular option. The other factor underlying the bandwagon effect is susceptibility to pressure to conform, or desire to belong to a group. Interestingly, this factor seems to vary significantly between individuals, with some people greatly valuing belonging and others not. This means that some people are more likely to experience the bandwagon effect, whereas others are more likely to fall into the opposite, the underdog effect. Generally speaking, those who are more likely to experience the bandwagon effect tend to be conscientious, conservative, and prefer familiar experiences. Those who are more likely to experience the underdog effect are spontaneous, liberal, and prefer new experiences. Research has shown that the bandwagon effect has a consistent but small effect on individuals. Where it is most noticeable is when looking at group behaviour. It has been well documented in political elections and in advertising. In both these areas, it's been established that about a 5% boost in popularity can be gained by marketing a product or candidate as popular. This suggests that the bandwagon effect is likely only a minor effect on most people, but is reliably present and so can tip the scales for undecided voters or consumers. In conclusion, the bandwagon effect is the tendency to prefer popular items, ideas, or causes. Until next week, may your mental mistakes be minor.